It is I, Menace Snowdecker, and welcome back to another YouTube video. I got some good progress here today that I would like to show you all, and a little bit of a letdown for some of it. First off, let's just go ahead and go to the good stuff on what I did get done. I got all the weapons made, and the armors. I got all the blocks I wanted, my dimensions done, I'm satisfied with it. I also added an ink because I am going to try to recreate Benny and the Ink Machine chapters 1 through 5. Eventually, once I get my stuff all working and server made, etc. I still need to test out the weapon damage for these, and I still need to get the TNT stuff working, but I do have some good progress, and I'm very happy about it because I worked 5 hours this morning. Literally, as soon as 0001 in the morning came around, I got to work on it. So I was up very early trying to get stuff working. Okay, I was worried for a moment because I couldn't hear anything. My audio setup is really weird. Now that I know how it works, it's just strange to me. Oh yeah, please ignore this. I was trying to get my TNT block to work, and there were some minor mishaps trying to get it to work. Minor mishaps include me flying off edges, destruction of property, accidentally creating a small lava fall, breaking gravity and physics as we know it, and sending myself into space. The tutorials didn't help me, so I've been trying to do all this by myself, and it's been really difficult. When I first started doing this... Go ahead and get a new one. Oh yeah, it's in the tools section. When I first started doing this, trying to make this block, I had major complications. I had 3 instead of 1, and a landmine that did not work how I wanted it to at all. The landmine I'm still trying to get to work. I'll at least get that out here so you all can see that. I had new texture ideas done. I might just go back to the block version, honestly. I'm trying to get it so it'll go off the moment I step on it. But it's not doing anything. I don't even know how that works. What the heck? Well, this is why I'm still testing stuff. No, I'm just gonna leave it. I don't even want to know. I don't. When I first started doing this, I couldn't get the redstone to work. I couldn't get gravity to work. I couldn't get the timer to work. There was no sound. It just blew up. Didn't damage anything. There's already 6 things wrong with it. Does not get set off by redstone. Does not connect to redstone. Does not activate from redstone. That's basically just one thing. I'm just extending it. Just so I can get my point across. It sucks. It didn't damage the flint and steel in my hand. It didn't do anything I needed it to. And then I tried fixing it, and then it got worse. Well, here's my progress now. Approximately 7 to 8 seconds. It makes the little sound that it's supposed to make, so that's working. I got that done. It finally has a tick speed that works. That's 2. It deals damage. That's 3. Doesn't really kill mobs that effectively. I'm still trying to work on that one. I still need to get the generating gravity part, the redstone part, the pressure plate part, the redstone dust, redstone block, redstone torch, and I still need to get it so it doesn't break stuff when it's in water. That's a flaw I found, apparently. And I still need to get it to work when I put it out of a dispenser. Right now, this is literally all it does. So if I just put it right in here, let's go ahead and just put it in there. That is literally all it does. When you put it out of a dispenser, it's supposed to be automatically primed the moment it goes out of it, but it's not doing that, and I don't know why that is. And then, of course, when I put it in the ground, that's what happens. So let's just go ahead and go to a nice open space, plenty of grass and trees, a place that looks beautiful, that somebody might want to put a house at in the near future. And let's just go ahead and say that this zombie here wants to live in said house. Hey, buddy. How you doing? How's it going down there? That is apparently what happens. Oh my gosh, it destroyed the entire trunk of the tree. That poor tree. But yeah, you can see where I'm struggling here. The monster is still alive. It didn't kill him. It didn't really deal damage to said target entity, which I don't understand why that is. And then if I go to put it in water, apparently it still breaks stuff in the water, which is not supposed to happen. So if I go here, let's just see what happens. Okay, nothing's affected. Okay, now let's try this one. See that? That's a flaw. I don't know why. Hey, there's lapis right there. Cool. Too bad I'm not in survival. But you can see why I'm struggling with all this. You are not permitted to be underneath that tree, mate. You don't have the proper clearance. Serves you right. Anyway, this is where I'm struggling. I'm not getting it to work the way that I need it to fully yet. I made some progress by fiddling around with I don't even know how many tabs or buttons. I did get one to show where it did generate the block falling to gravity, but it didn't explode afterward, and then I just took it off because I thought maybe I did something wrong. As for the armor and weapons, let's go ahead and go down here. A full list and roster of every single weapon design that I have. So there's the heart rifle. Can I get some more lighting in here, please? Thank you. That's better. Lighting in space. This is the heart machine gun. Heart light machine gun. I was going to leave it as heart machine gun at first, but then I was like, wait a minute, that's a military term, HMG. And that literally translates to heavy machine gun. And I'm like, okay, that could be very confusing if I did that. So then I made it the HLMG. So heart light machine gun. So it was easier to translate. I made my very own custom sword. I was trying to go for something that was like medieval design, but also futuristic, so it works just like a lightsaber. The only difference is that there's a giant netherite rod right in the middle that does not contract. So when you basically use the blade, the pink pixels act as like the lightsaber part, and the rest of it in between is just netherite. There's a heart Uzi, heart pistol. I tried making them look a little bit different than the ones that I already had. That one's probably the most different. I even put a heart decal on it. You know, maybe I should try doing that on that one too. I guess I'll just find out later. I have a lightsaber for the wreckers, a Minecraft Dungeons frost scythe and armor, the frost armor, the custom armor that I made in Cop and Robber. I made armor based on a gacha character of Menace Snowdecker, of myself. I guess you could say. Because I'm going to try making a gacha series soon, and then I realized that, oh, there's Portal stuff in there, so, like, given, like, storyboard mashups, whatnot, it wouldn't be too far of a stretch to say that they merged with the Minecraft Portal and ended up here. I just threw it in for fun, you know? And I actually say it turned out pretty cool. And there's his weapon, a gacha lightsaber. Please note there is a space between light and saber. It is not a Star Wars design lightsaber, but it is a lightsaber. It's a saber that utilizes light to cut things. The exoskeleton suit modified from Block City Wars, and an assault rifle. I tried putting a skull decal on the back of the stock. The Wrecker Uzi, and the Minecraft variants of Menace Snowdecker. The Wrecker Soldier, and the light machine gun. I put a plaid design on the back. It got some praise from some people that I asked about it. Some of it was just like, nah, wasn't really as good, and I can understand why. It's just like an acquired taste. Then we have the second in command Gingy Clan or Easy Cheesy Enderman armor, and the Creeper Guard. So those two have armor, but the next two don't. And that would be these. Originally, hang on. Gotta go here. Originally, I was going to try to put this in. No. No. Darn files. Hang on just a moment. Multitasking is such a pain. Whenever I try to show this stuff, it always brings me up to my files, and it's so irritating. I wanted to put this in. I wanted to put that in, but it wouldn't let me. And I was really bummed by that. Like, I kept trying to put it in. I got the tasks working. The texture was there, but for some reason, it just wouldn't accept it. I tried finding tutorials that would help me fix it. None of them did. None of them even covered the topic of an iron golem being made in M-Creator. So, okay, that's nice. Thanks, guys. Couldn't get it working. And since I couldn't put that in, good lord. I also couldn't put this one in. And this was the upgraded version of that. with a better body design and supposed to have like a mounted gun that could be taken off as well. But I couldn't do that, so then I had to make a whole new design, and that really irritated me, the fact that I had to do that. Because I work so hard on every single one of these textures. The Wrecker bots, the Creeper bots, the Golems, but no, I had to make a new one. So that's what I ended up doing. I didn't like it, but that's just the way it is. And this is what I came up with. Still powered by redstone, just like the Creeper bot. Energy is unfiltered and highly energetic. If he will even move. Jeez. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, well, something's wrong here. He should be destroying those, but he is not, so I need to... This is all extremely tedious and highly annoying. The AI tasks I'm starting to understand. I'd say I have a full grasp on how they work. Give or take. I mean, there was a lot less than the other stuff. Let's close that down and restart it. Hopefully that fixes that issue. As for the explosive, I'm still having some major complications. This is what it looks like right now. When I first started, I didn't have that tab. I didn't have this. I didn't have that. This is pretty much... This is pretty much all the tutorial wanted me to have. The tutorial that I watched to get it working originally, that is pretty much all I had on there. And it was so stupid how much I had to sit here and struggle just to figure this out. And I'm still not getting stuff done correctly. So, I don't know where I went wrong. I don't know why I can't get everything right. I don't know why we have makers of tutorials who don't actually teach you how to do stuff. I mean, I'll never know. But I'm doing my best. Okay, come on. Get him. What is with you? They're right there. Okay, I'm got to tone down his speed a little bit. What the heck? Okay, that's another bug I'm gonna have to fix later then. Alright, I guess I'll just come back to that later and I'll try to get all that working. Because I don't know where I went wrong there, but I clearly did something wrong, and I don't know what it is. I was going to show a video of the dimension. I don't know if I did or not. I've made changes to it. But now I'm thinking I'm just gonna leave that up to imagination so everybody can just like take random guesses on what they think it's really gonna look like or be like. As for the landmine and the explosive, I'm gonna keep trying with those. I don't know when I'll be done, or if I'll even get to finish them the way that I want to. Why do you look so cool in the dark? And as for weapon damages, I still need to test those. Some of these are a little bit higher than I wanted them to be. So I need to test all these out again to see if they all work the way I intended them to. So this is all I have at the moment. I've gotten everything else done except for my Wrecker Golem Mark 1. And I still need to do final adjustments on the weapons, but other than those two flaws I have right now, all I got left is the landmine and the TNT that I'm trying to make. I want this block to do everything the original one does, but better. The problem is I can't exactly get it to do what I want it to do, and that's really getting on my nerves. So if you know any procedures that'll help, please leave a comment below. That would really help me. And in the meantime, I'm going to get off for the day, and I'm going to go get some dinner because I'm starving. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked the video, then give it a like. If you want to see more, then please subscribe. I'll have my links and my Discord link to my server in the description below. So if you want to check that out, go ahead. And like always, it's Minnesota signing off. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. And don't forget to smile. Because remember, a smile a day goes a long way. Hope to see you all back here again soon.